recognize the members of Cabinet, Mrs. Akila Byron Nisbet, Mr. Lindsey Grant, Mr. John L. Powell, and all the other senior functionaries of the government who are here, in particular Permanent Secretary Cheryl Ann Maynard Pemberton, and of course our Financial Secretary, Mrs. Hilary Hazel. This is a special moment for us in St. Kitts and Nevis. We have had the opportunity of welcoming Philip Martinez here and to have him fall in love with our country. Not just the charm and the beauty and the absolute incomparable hospitality of our people, but he also fell in love with our potential to deliver. For him, some of the most scenic areas, some of the most pristine areas of the country that can be now used to support the filming industry. So I want to thank you, Philip, for coming. Thank you for falling in love again and again with St. Kitts and Nevis. And I'm certain that as the members of your visiting party tour the country, understand the country more, they will want to make St. Kitts and Nevis their home away from home. And we are encouraging you to adopt St. Kitts and Nevis as your home away from home. There are tremendous opportunity in a developing country like ours, but one in which there is positive energy and positive leadership with grand views of where our country must go. For me, St. Kitts and Nevis must become the model of the best managed state and all indicators that matter within the world. And so we have this big view of a country which had gone through its own challenges of colonialization, had been considered the mother colony of the West Indies, had welcomed the English and the French, had been the scene of many battles of old, had become one of the newest independent countries in the world on the 19th of September, 1983. Some 30 plus years after, St. Kitts and Nevis is certainly maturing in terms of its own capacity and in terms of its own ability to play on the global stage. By bringing your movies here, you add again another vintage to our program of elevating our people, creating a better quality of life, and of course instilling positive views in our own capacities as individuals. So from this and the other movies that will come over time, we will develop our own local stars, or rather internationalize the talents of the people here in St. Kitts and Nevis to be the best that they can be in the area of choice. And I am happy that as part of your own philosophy, your own cooperation, in seeing that we improve the quality of life, taking from your examples in Nevis, you had welcomed and encouraged the locals to become part of every activity. And we expect in St. Kitts you will be no less open to that idea. So this will provide an opportunity, especially to our young people. Indeed, in 2020, when we face the challenge of how we conduct a general elections in the course of the pandemic and a most transmissible virus, it was to the young people of St. Kitts and Nevis that we look to manage our campaign. And the core group of persons who designed and implemented our campaign for your election was the open interactive OI. You see some of the guys who are still here. And night after night, they add variety, drama, substance to our campaign. And it was a group of them who approached me as a leader of the Team Unity movement and engaged me in a conversation about what we can do and how much more they could expand their own capacities to deliver here. And out of that, or those discussions, we came up with the idea that we had to develop a ministry of entertainment, talent development, and entrepreneurship that will provide the resources necessary to take our people to the international stage in terms of the activities they have developed a fondness for executing here at home. We had not yet imagined that we would have had MSR come so quickly in the new term and provided a catalyst for the further development and perhaps the fast tracking of our programs for involving our young people in entertainment and assisting them in the development of their talent. So you were a godsend in that regard, and I hope that your continuing involvement would prove to be a real blessing to our people here in St. Kitts and Nevis. We will learn from you and we will learn from others about how we can really develop the best policy framework that will allow for more and more persons to come. We had interest even before now, but I believe the absence of a policy framework did not help us to achieve where we go. So the minister is working very hard. Yesterday at Cabinet, we had a full presentation coming from that line ministry. We have determined that there will be need for some further revisions, but I am satisfied that we have come a very long way so far, and I want us to give Minister Nisbet and Permanent Secretary Maynard a round of applause for the work that they have done. Finally, in closing, again, I want to welcome all of the stars and all who are part of the cast. And certainly, I want to extend a special welcome to Elizabeth Hurley. Did I get it right? Yes. I did at first try. So thank you. I want to especially welcome you. I know that you will fall in love with us, with our country, and of course I want you to fall in love with your co-lead actor in this, so that we have some real reality. We have a real reality experience as you do this movie about Christmas. So thanks again for coming. We welcome you. We love having you here, and we'll do all that we reasonably can do to ensure that your stay with us is a memorable one for all the positive experiences that you will have. And certainly, if you wish to become a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, we have a number of options to which you can make investment that put you on that pathway to become a full citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis. We will have further opportunities to discuss them. But I want to thank Philip, your wife, the rest of your family for their support, for ensuring that you stay here, because it's such a beautiful place. And so again, thanks to all who have made MSR productions possible in St. Kitts and Nevis. We thank the NIA for its own efforts there, and to say what we are having is complementary. For certainly certain movies could not properly be conducted in Nevis, and they now can be done in the larger of the two islands. But the benefits flow through to one country, the country of St. Kitts and Nevis. And we certainly prefer to have you here than to have you in the Dominican Republic, to have you in Barbados, to have you in Antigua, to have you in St. Martin. In other words, we understand that you had a choice, and we are happy that you have chosen us. May God continue to bless your efforts, and may God bless the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you very much.